I have no idea if I'm live right now. Beautifully polished. This is totally different setting than I've ever seen. I haven't been able to get in. Can somebody tell me if I'm live? Um, this is very weird. It's like a streaming thing. Oh, I see on my phone I'm live. Huh. Okay. Sorry, guys. I could not figure out how to get live today. This is super strange. It's a different, looks like they've updated or did something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm live. I'm here. So I apologize. It took me a second to get in. So how is everybody on this Wednesday afternoon during week, 3 or 4 of our Corona life? So let's talk about what can make you stand out from other people. We've been in business, gosh, I feel like I'm not looking at the camera. This is super weird. Am I looking at the camera to you guys? Because I feel like I'm looking, I don't know. I feel like I have a weird angle. So I'm sorry. This is like a super weird whole screen that's going on for this live than I've ever seen. Okay, sorry. So let's talk about, we've been open almost 3 years now. That's a long time. That means that there's people out there who have heard of Color Street. It means they've tried it. It means they love it. Maybe they haven't tried it, but there's plenty of people out there who have tried it now. And so now they're trying to decide, who do I buy from? Are you the person they're going to buy from? You might have somebody who went to a party and then, actually we had a gal recently join our team who had been to 3 different online parties, never ordered from any of them because she wasn't really interested at the time. She was getting her nails done. All of a sudden recently was invited to a party and decided this is it. You know what? I can't go to the salon right now, and decided to sign up. Savannah, if you're listening, yes, I'm talking about you. So, that totally can happen. But why did she go through the person she went through? What about the other gals that she had been to online parties with? So, what makes you stand out from the rest of the Color Street stylists out there? There's no perfect answer, of course, but I'm going to give you guys some suggestions today that could maybe help you with your customers and with your business. So, one way, of course, is exceptional customer service, right? The sales industry in general lacks in follow up. Think about how many times you got a follow up phone call or a letter in the mail from something you bought. Not very often, let alone a store, let alone even other direct sales businesses. And I know I've been to blame. There's been people that have fallen through the cracks before with me when I've gone through different approaches of, sometimes I used to collect phone numbers, sometimes email addresses, and it just depends. And some have fallen through the cracks with me. But I'm telling you guys, it's a game changer. If you can follow up with your customers, that can be a huge game changer. You should be calling to your customers. We've talked about it before, the 2, 2, and 2. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and then you continue that relationship after that. But that can make a big difference. You are calling them just to say thank you right after, within a couple days, see if they've tried it. A couple weeks later, I find sometimes people still haven't tried it, and I'm just checking in again then to see if they have tried it. Then 2 months later, maybe you're going to bring up, see if they need more. Maybe they'd want to host a party. So building that relationship with them is key. You could even take it a step further, you guys. You could write a handwritten note after the event or after a party or when they place an order. Maybe it's something like this. Thank you so much for your Color Street order and supporting my small business that allows me to stay at home with my kids. I truly appreciate you. The greatest gift you could give me is the gift of a referral. So please pass these free samples out to 2 friends. I'd be honored to be their Color Street stylist as well. I send this note to every person who places an order with me. Then on their 5th order that they've placed with me, I send them a free set. You don't have to do that. That's just what I do. So make sure, you do something different like that sets you apart from other people. So I go beyond just the calling to thank or the texting to thank. I send that handwritten note. Imagine what that could do for your business. To every new customer, you sent them 2 samples to give to friends, and they did truly give them to friends. Taking the time to write handwritten notes, people don't do it anymore. That could be a huge difference maker. It shows that person that you didn't just send them, a generic copied and pasted note, but you literally took the time to write to them and send them a letter. So, right now you may have more time on your hands, maybe not, but you may. And so I challenge you, maybe do 10 a week right now, a couple a day. Just send letters to customers right now to say thanks. I know a lot of us do it at the holidays. They send out a thank you for the year to their hostesses or customers, but why not do it randomly? All right. You want to make them feel super important. You want to make them feel like they're the most important person to you in a day or that day. So think of hostesses also. We think of our customers, but hostesses even more than that. Treat them like they're just a queen. Put your hostesses your top priority of your party, right? This party is about them. It's not about how much money you're going to make. It's about how much free product they're going to get and if they're going to have fun with their friends. And if they do those, their friends are going to want to carry on a party and they're going to want to have you back because they feel so good. I know we've talked about in the live nail bar, and you could even do it in a Facebook nail bar, having people say what they like about the hostess, and then you write it out and you give it to her later. You mail it to her with her thank you after the party. Those little things go a long, long way. Anytime a hostess signs up to have a party, you're sending them their hostess packet, you're sending them a set of nails, the handwritten note, some samples, things for her to get started. That handwritten note in there, just saying you're so excited, again, for her party, making her feel good. Maybe you're sending her a quick little video, just saying how excited you are to work with her. All those little things that make her feel special and that she's a special part of your business. I know Jackie's beautifully polished tip today was about being with your hostess, thanking your hostess in your VIP group. Maybe you're making a really cute graphic, telling her thank you and all the stuff she just earned. Or maybe you're going to say what people liked about her. Build her up in that VIP group. That's going to want her to bring her friends in there and make her feel good and make the other people see what you're doing for somebody and say, gosh, that's really nice. I would love to be treated like that. Okay, so treat them like, I think Jackie uses the expression like they're your girlfriend or your boyfriend. I say like a princess, whatever, but make them feel special. Another thing you guys can do, which is pretty easy, but something we don't always think about, is compliments. Compliment your customers and hostesses. They're posting nail fees, don't ignore it. Compliment them. Compliment what they have on, or maybe if they're going out, or if they have a cute outfit on with it. Make them feel good. Tell them they chose a great set. Ask them what they're doing. Make a conversation with them. Don't just ignore it. So compliment them all the time. If you're a person that, likes to network, whether you're at a nail bar, you're out in public, smile. Smiles go a really long way, you guys. I know it seems like an easy thing, but I don't know about you guys, but depending where I am right now, which is basically my house, but when I walk in my neighborhood back on the path, people are all pretty much smiley and happy and happy to, say hi on the way. I went to the grocery store last week. I don't think one person smiled. No, one person, because I actually said I felt like we were in the twilight zone. One person. Other than that, everybody had a blank stare. There was no smiling. It was weird. I had never experienced that at the grocery store. So that smile, especially right now, show it through social media since we're not out and about. Or if you're out for a walk, smile. Keep that positive attitude and that excitement. All those little things. Who is going to want to go to the stylist that's crabby, that they see posting negative things on Facebook all the time? They want to go to the stylist that is building them up right now and making positive comments and positive social interactions out there. Follow through is a key to standing out from other people. Follow through, you guys, is so important. Again, we talked about follow up. Follow through is if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you do it, sometimes I might be late on my nail fee drawing in my group. I might not do it for a week, but I do it. And typically then I'll make up for it and send out 2 sets. But you want your customers to trust you. If you say you're going to do something, do it at that time. If you say you're going to send them a free set because something happened, or if you say you're going to send them a sample, send them a sample. Okay. You want to build that trust with them. Listening. Such a hard skill. We all like to talk, and listening and truly listening um, is a skill you have to work at. Set yourself apart from people by listening. So whether you're at an event, at a nail bar, um, I don't know about you guys, but when there's a lot of chaos going on, I can talk to people, but I have to really concentrate to retain what they're telling me because my mind is kind of hearing this conversation over here and kind of hearing that. When you are talking with people at these nail bars, you got to learn to tune that out and be with that person. Kind of, I have to work on this even like with my kids at home. If I have work on my mind and they come to talk to me, how many times do you just go, uh-huh, yep, and you're half listening to their story? It's the same thing when you are at that nail bar. I want you guys to work on being focused and listening to them. So if they're telling you anything, when you're on their order form, you can take down any little notes. Hey, they're redoing their kitchen. Hey, they're going to California next week. Hey, she just ran a marathon. All those little things that when you reach back out to them for your follow up, you can comment on some of these things and they're going to know that you truly listen to them. You weren't just another person trying to get a sale at a party. So it could be as simple as when you call them, hey, Jenny, this is Debbie from Kim's Party. I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I know you had a lot on your mind at the party with your new kitchen addition. I just wondered how that's coming. I bet it looks great with all going on. Have you had a chance to try your new nail sets? Easy as that. But you remembered that they were redoing their kitchen. Or now I don't think you're going to say this one as much because no one's going anywhere right now. But it might be as simple as, we're running out of, that we have one that's, on the wall supplies list. Hey, Jenny, this is Debbie from Susie's Color Street Party. I know you had your heart set on Charleston Blush for that upcoming trip to California. I just wanted to let you know that that's going to be on our out of stock list soon. So if you want to get it, definitely now is a great time to get it. That easy. So if you listen to them, you can do follow-up phone calls according to what they like and what they're doing. So you have a great reason to call them. Another way of servicing and keeping in touch with your customers and hostesses are through your Facebook business page and VIP groups. So a lot of people have VIP group. Maybe you have a business page. Maybe you don't. The nice thing about a business page is they can do the shop link right from there and it's public. So if you don't have it, it's a good thing to set up. But these are great places to promote your business. The more people you get in that VIP group, you can pamper them, you can spoil them, you can add extra things. Remember, we can't offer deals and discounts or anything extra on our public pages, but we can in that VIP group. So you get your customers at the party, you get them in that VIP group, and that's where you can really give them extra attention. Your business page is a great public space so people can see it, but you can't offer, promotions there. Another thing in both areas, just watch your controversial topics. I know I say this a lot, but keep it fun, light, easy. Things that people are good. Like today, I did a post in my VIP group, kind of Corona related, but it was an interactive one. It went over really well. I had a roll of toilet paper and just said, name a movie using toilet paper in the title of the movie. Great interaction, kind of talking about Corona-ish, but not anything heavy. It just was kind of a fun comment and it got them interacting. So now when I go back to follow up, I'm going to comment on people's posts. I'm not just going to leave them hanging. All right. So if you ask a question, if you put things in there, make sure you're going back and talking back with them. All right. In your VIP group, this is a place where you're building huge supporters for your business. You can play games in there. You can offer your specials. You don't always have to post about Facebook or about Color Street. Like today, I did that toilet paper roll one. I try to do like a motivation one. I try to do a funny one. I try to do a Nelfie one and then other stuff in between. You can let them know when out of stocks are coming back in. You can take pre-orders from people. You can offer samples if they haven't tried it. You can have a referral program. If they refer a certain amount of people, every 4 people that they refer that purchase, you could offer them something. A birthday club, find out when their birthdays are. You can send them a discount for their birthday. So all those little things to show them you go above and beyond for them make a difference. Thank them for each order. Do not take for granted that they're in that VIP group. You need to thank them for each order, just like everybody else. Compliment them on their choices. Even if you don't think it's the prettiest set, don't say, I think that's the ugliest set. Find one that you do like and comment on the one that you do like that they got. Do an Alfie drawing, if they post an Alfies in there. There's so many things you can do, but make sure however you do it, you're being you. Be genuine, be authentic, do live videos if you want with them and chat with them, be silly, be serious, whatever your personality type is, they know who you are. So be who you are, because if you're trying to be someone else, then that kind of blows all of this out of the water because they can tell that. So post on topics that are close to your heart. Let them get to know you. Let them see who you really are instead of just a salesperson. If you like your dog, post pictures of your dog. So be you and be social through that VIP group. Build those relationships through that Facebook group. So, you can take 10 minutes a day right now. We're all on Facebook, right? I challenge you to look through Facebook and comment on other people's posts. Ask them questions, comment on them. Nothing about Color Street, but just building those relationships with people, all right? And remember, with algorithms, certain people come up to the top of your feed. So sometimes you need to search out people that you have not talked to in a while to get them to answer their posts. I think I said this the other day, my husband got all upset because I wasn't commenting on his Facebook post, but he doesn't comment enough. And so his posts just don't come to the top of my news feed. And you can also mark people that you want to come up to the top of your news feed too. So these are lots of ideas. Again, you guys, it's that VIP group. It's offering compliments. It's having a positive attitude. It's smiling. It is following up with customers. It's treating that hostess and your customers like they are super special. And giving great customer service. They're all great ways to make you stand out from the Color Street stylist that they met at a vending event or that's doing their next social media nail bar, because your customers are going to go to other nail bars. I mean, one of my great customers just was at one the other day because it was her cousin or something. It's going to happen. They're going to support their hostess friend, but who are they going to come back to? Let them come back to you. And these are all ways that they'll come back to you instead of the person that they're ordering from for a one-time deal. Okay? Because it's bound to happen to all of us that our customers are loyal to their friends and to us. So they're going to be loyal to a friend who has a party through somebody else. So let them come back to you after and place again. So think about these ideas. Think about what you're already doing. Make a list in the comments here. You can say something you do with your customers to share ideas. And, the biggest thing I tell you, whatever you choose to do, be consistent about it. If it's your Nelfie drawing every month, be consistent. If you play a game, be consistent. Let them know that you are there and they can trust you, that you're reliable, and that you're really good to your customers, and they can count on you. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys today, working with your customers. I hope that helps. And I will talk to you guys soon. If I know how to end this new live video thing. I think I do over here. Okay, you guys. Oh, let me look on here too. Assistant. Oh, let them know that. Sorry, I was just looking. I don't get comments on this weird format either. So, okay, you guys have a great day today.